Hey guys, so I'm back with another roster review. You guys seem to really enjoy the last one, so here is another one for somebody who is running a bunch of arrows, and we also take a look at their Soul Eater as well. We kind of just, again, take a look at their roster, what they can improve on it in terms of like stats, cards, gems, things like that, and kind of walk them through what their kind of next steps should be for improving their roster or their characters. Again, I do this on my stream. If you come to the stream, you can save up some channel points and then redeem this roster review. And then we will go over with you one-on-one on how to improve your characters. And of course, chat is also there to help. So it's a really, really awesome thing and an awesome experience for anybody who's looking to grow their roster, grow their characters. So I'd highly recommend you guys come and join in on that. But without further ado, here is the roster review.
But what is your goal for this? Just like your entire roster to take a look at it?
Yeah, it's like a general
Fake
overview.
footage. Okay, sure. Let's do our arrow for this arrow first since you're
Okay.
on it, right? So, is this your main?
Yeah, main.
Got it. Got it. So, my first impression is that you have very low Swift.
Yeah.
That is the first thing that pops to mind. How's your quality looking on your equipment? So that one has 482 on your necklace, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to your earrings. Yep. Okay. Yep. What are your rings? Rings are that one's okay. Oh, that was 100. Nice. Okay. And then your okay. Got it. And you have a circulate on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I would think about is like your quality on your equipment is definitely like it's fine for the rings, right? And I'd say
Yeah.
your bracelet is okay since you have circulate on it. You want to kind of keep that. That is very nice to have. But like if you're thinking about like the the where most of your stat comes from, right? Most of your stat comes from your necklace and your earrings, and those are the ones with the lowest quality on them. It should actually, rather than doing that, you should try to have the highest quality on those, and your rings are the ones that you should be giving up quality on. And something you can do is it's a little bit hard right now since you're kind of like you probably have your 531 right now, right?
Yeah.
um it's not like priority number one per se, but I feel like you are missing out on a bit of like swiftness for like move speed cooldown. Like what is your swiftness actually? Is your or your move speed? What is your move speed? Can you go up
Uh,
one of your details?
Details.
I think it's on the bottom all the way down. Move speed, right? You're at okay 129, so you are getting maximum efficiency with Raid Captain after you get yearning, which is fine. But definitely like things like cooldown reduction can be affected by the fact that you do have lower swiftness. So it's something later on like that you can do. Maple says that you can rebuild around like 1600 item level and after. Like right now it's fine, but as you get higher item level, it's going to be a little bit tough, especially like gatekeeping wise. People are going to look at that. And I think part of that is like understanding. And I talked about this actually in my latest video. Understanding about where your stats come from. Like if you look at your necklace, right? Even like it's not a problem that it's 69 quality, but the issue is that the distribution of stats is a little bit not so great because you have a very low swiftness there. You're missing at least I'd say 10 swiftness there because you ideally want to have like 490 plus of your main stat on your necklace for the most part. So that's something to take a look at when you're like building a character in general. Like you want to have like a relatively high main stat on there, even if it means buying a lower quality necklace. As long as it has a high main stat or the stat that you want, that's kind of the most important piece.
Okay.
And then your earrings as well, right? I don't
Yeah.
know if this, I don't know if you, I'm, well, I don't know if you know this, but like your, in terms of quality, you want, like I said earlier, necklace is whatever. It's not like you need the highest quality, but it's about the stat distribution. But in terms of quality, earrings are more important than rings because earrings are where the majority of your stat comes from. Like if you look at your ring, right? Your lower quality one, the 80 quality run, right? It's still 192. You're only 8 off of max. But if you look at your earrings, like it's super low. Like even an 80 quality earring, you'd probably be missing about like 13, 14 stat or something like that.
Oh.
So you should try to get your earring quality higher, and then like like your priority should be getting your earring quality as high as possible. Even if it means buying relic accessories. Relic
Okay.
accessories are perfectly fine. It doesn't you don't have to have all ancients at the end game. I don't know if you've ever looked at my characters. Like my characters are definitely like kind of like more budget characters for sure, but my characters for the most part, pretty much every single one of my characters runs a mixture of ancient and relic gear. Oh my god. But yeah, it's pretty much everybody, every one of my characters has like ancient, a mixture of ancient and relic for that reason, because I want to buy it on the cheap, and the ancient versus relic is not that important.
Oh.
I see, yeah, and I mean it kind of makes sense that you know it is cheaper because the qualities on the earrings are a little bit cheaper, but you might be able to find something similar but higher quality in the relic section for like your earrings, for example. That's kind of where I'd say like, the main improvements you can get on your in terms of stats, because it is fairly low, and like you know that's better. You know, ideally you want to have like a high 80s, 90s, something like that, like for your earrings, but you're gonna get a lot more stat if you do that. And you'll see an increase in your kind of like smoothness of your character for sure.
Okay. What do you think about
Um,
upgrading stone? So you should upgrade it, or should I try cut 9-7?
like I'd say if this is your main, right? This I forget. This is your main, right?
Or for now, I'm going to swap my new main to the breaker pass.
I mean, I'd say for your main, for sure, 100%, you should upgrade your stone. Your alts,
Okay.
I mean, if you can afford it, upgrade it. It's something. It's health. It's survivability. What about your gems? Oh, that's looking good. All 9s, pretty much, and all 7.
Pretty much.
Nice,
And
nice.
level 7, the worst skill I have.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's good. That especially like for 1580, like that's really nice. Yeah, all 9, 6, not even 600 exactly. What about your cards? Are you working towards LOS?
Yeah, I'm working towards. I'm 2 selectors away from 18.
I'd say you probably shouldn't use your selectors.
I
On
know.
18. You should save your selectors for 30.
I only have 10 selectors, so I need to save them carefully.
Yeah, save them for 30. Don't save them for 18. You'll get an 18 naturally. I'm assuming you're doing your abyssal dungeons every week. Your what is it called? Your
Yeah.
challenge abysses.
These?
Yeah.
No.
So if you are really thinking about cards, well, you don't have to do this one. Is like the challenge abyssals. Yeah, these ones. Yeah, these will give you a lot of cards and chances at selectors. So if you are willing to do it, you should do it, because it is a very nice opportunity to get stuff. But of course, for me as personally, I don't do them because I'm lazy. But if you're like really looking to min max stuff, you should definitely do them because it's very, very good, and it'll give you card EXP too.
Okay.
And then what about your how much card EXP do you have? Can you look at your enhanced tab on your books?
Oh, almost 0.
Almost 0. Okay.
Almost
Have you
0.
been focusing, like have you been upgrading like random
Demon
stuff or mostly
damage.
demon damage? Okay, cool.
I've just upgraded Swift, then demon damage.
I'd say like demon damage is probably a higher priority than Swift, to be honest. Yeah, so that's probably where I'd prioritize, but of course, continue doing that, and there's also like with demon damage, there's like breakpoints, right? Like if you look at this one, you don't have a single one yet, but you're literally 12 awakening off. So you could actually just upgrade this guy and like Satino, the Hibike and Satino, 1 each, and you could literally get your first tier. Like that's something.
Yeah, I was doing it earlier, but then I ran out of card XP.
Yeah,
I was doing it.
Well, yeah, and then now you just have your tier 1 of that, right? And that's how you could kind of optimize for demon damage. Like you optimize for like in terms of getting the most demon damage out of the least card EXP, try to find the ones that have like very low requirements, right? And look at like
Okay.
if you look down there, it says awakening level total. It'll tell you how much awakening you have currently, so you can see how far off you are from the next one. So like this one, right? You have one of off exactly. So
Yeah.
you could upgrade that Jaderico by actually you don't have the last one, but if you had like a selector or something like that, you could literally just upgrade it once and then you could get that. So it's like that's something that you could be doing with your demon damage for sure.
Okay. I'll look into that.
Let's see. So what about your runes? How's your rune situation looking like?
Poor.
I mean, it looks fine. Looks fine to me.
A
For at least,
Purify.
well, I mean,
No.
literally, I'm using green purify, but of course, ideally, if you have higher, you should go for it if you're willing to go for it. But for me, I'm too lazy to go for it. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's good. Especially because right now you're not playing any characters that really require like, because you're playing all arrows, right?
Yeah. All arrows right now.
Does Drizzle require wealth runes?
I don't play Drizzle, so I would
Oh, you
know.
don't? So it's all win theory? Okay, so yeah, you're fine on runes. Literally, you're golden on runes for your character. Yeah, two gold goblins exactly. Oh, that's like
I know,
mine.
I play all arrows.
Yeah,
I'm not a
it's...
lily lover though. Unlike
Hey,
you,
no
so.
way. That's the biggest cap that I've heard all day. But okay, cool. So that's what I'd work on for this character in terms of I mean, I it's really hard for me to rate the drip of a lolly character like that just because I really have zero care for lolly characters. So I mean, it looks it's whatever. It is what it is. Pink coordination on point. It's fine. It's fine.
So that's the drip. You want me to like on a what's it called? If or I don't have it on me, but an afro or something.
I mean, look, I it's hard for me to judge lolly characters. I pretty much, to me, actually, this is pretty much just like a black, like there's like a black censored bar over it, so I actually can't even see the character. It's actually insane.
I see. Who's next, Ollie?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving on. Did you want me to take a look at all your arrows?
Yeah, or just the first like two,
Okay.
probably. Because the other
Digging a
ones
hole-
I
not
haven't built
digging a
yet, so just
hole.
first three.
Okay, so this character, again, same thing with like the swiftness stuff, but you're not even 1540 yet, so you're not going for the 531. But just, for when you are going for that 531, right? Just keep in mind of what I said earlier about like the qualities of your gear. You definitely want to have higher swiftness on your character. Ideally, push it as close to like 1800 as possible. So just remember, you don't have to have all ancient accessories. You can have a mixture of ancients and relics. Yeah. Basically, when you decide to upgrade, that's what you need to think about. You don't need to upgrade right now. I mean, you don't need to upgrade at 1540 either. It's just when you decide to upgrade, you want, that's something you want to keep in mind. Of course, leveling your character. Are you using training room?
Training room?
Like in your stronghold.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Never
Normally,
mind.
normally I have it on.
Do you have aura? Because you have use the special training. So click complete training real quick, and then there's the special training on the right. That will give you more exp.
Oh.
Because that's 4,000. This is the one that you get with aura. You unlock this with aura. So put that in there. Yeah, you can't use it at 59. So you want to grab the exp before you hit 59, or else you're gonna lose out on exp.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this character's like 5x3, typical stuff, right?
Yeah, 5x3 typical.
Perfect. 8/7 stone, nice.
This is my. I hate this character.
Because it gets all the quality upgrades and everything.
Yeah.
What about the weapon? What else is the weapon?
No, it's
quality?
trash.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh. That's for
I'd
just
say
trash.
it's might be worth tapping that weapon like once or twice if you have like a little bit of extra money. You're at
Yeah.
like 6.3k right now, so you're really poor. So probably
Yeah.
not right now. But when you find yourself with a little bit of extra cash, it might be worth tapping it a couple times because
Ah.
40 is fairly low and it's not super hard to upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, not right now, not right now.
True, I'm broke.
Yeah, not right now, but eventually when you have a little bit of extra cash to go around, like just
Okay.
tap it like once or twice because it might upgrade.
I think I should upgrade this necklace, but it's just so expensive. Because the stats on it are horrendous.
Yeah, again, you can wait until you have to upgrade to 531 to really worry about it. Like don't worry about it too much right now.
Okay.
Yeah, your character right now is really just the equipment is really placeholder until later. It's not like you don't have to worry about min-maxing relics.
Okay. And yeah, my gems I just swap over.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah. Imagine if I
Um,
didn't.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like your characters, that's probably going to be the feedback that I give to pretty much every single character, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because since you're playing all arrows, right, it's probably just going to be
Yeah.
like similar feedback to everything. Though you did say you're starting to play like Soul Eater, right?
Yep.
I don't know if you wanted me to take a look at your Soul Eater. Oh, you haven't built. Oh, that's only
I want.
1445. I see. I see.
But I I I want to rebuild this character, but I just don't have the gold or fions to.
No, what's up, that one?
It's usable, but the engravings are just
Yeah, I doubt they
horrendous.
keep it anyways.
All I have to do is just usable.
Okay.
It's not great.
Are you? So what are your engravings looking like? So so basically you're waiting for your book,
Knight's
right?
Edge,
Is that what
yeah.
it is?
Problem
Um,
is this usable?
Yeah, of course. But you might-
Adrenaline.
yeah,
King Blunt. Yeah.
honestly, and right now at 1445, it's not like you're really doing anything crazy, right? Or
Yeah.
are you running like Vaultons and stuff on it, or are you just like pretty much chaos dungeoning it and stuff? Since it's not
Chaos.
technically a gold earner, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Like you don't have to really do too much on this character, to be honest. Like it is what it is. Like when you decide you want to actually start taking it seriously and pushing it, then like maybe at 1490 you might consider getting the 3 in the book,
Right.
trying to get that. But it's not a priority because I think Knight's Edge books are still kind of expensive right now, right?
I'm trying to. After I build my 6 arrows, I'll start building these 5 soul eaters. Or it's gonna be 6, but
Okay. So Bojangle said you have 3 extra points in adrenaline. Is that true?
yeah.
Got it. What does your adrenaline accessories look like? Because maybe you can swap out something. So you have
Necklace.
adrenaline 3. So like that could be something you change, right? Maybe it's not that one. Is there another one? Yeah, like that one, right? You could change that out to be like a Knight's Edge 3, adrenaline 3, and then that could get you the 5-3 that you want.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I just move 3 over.
Because 3-3 probably wouldn't be that expensive, to be honest. Like a 3-3 accessory probably wouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah, check quick. Knight's Edge.
Yeah, Knight's Edge 3 adrenaline and Kurstolf.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, or 3-5. Yeah, exactly. You can get that. You can get that really cheap. Exactly. Like if you wanted to actually like make your character 5x3, you can. But obviously you're kind of poor right now and you don't have any fions. But it's just a later on thing. Like when you decide you want to push this character up a little bit more, and then maybe you find yourself having some trouble getting into parties at like 1490, it might be worth spending that 4k or whatever that you want need to spend to get that extra engraving.
Okay.
Yeah, Kurstall 5, Knight's Edge 3, exactly.
Next Express. Yeah, I'm have to use that on my arrows though.
You use your express on your arrows so you can push it up.
I'm passing this arrow and then using the fions to build these characters.
Yeah. Are you waiting on? You have most of your skill points, right?
No,
What are you missing?
I'm missing a lot. Maybe the codex.
A search of a skill point potion or something. You just need to type in the search bar. Skill.
Thank you.
Yeah, skill. Yeah, the skill point potion, exactly. So you're missing Whispering Islet Reputation,
I don't have the
um,
harmony song for it.
mm,
Northfern,
Northfern Tome.
other tome,
Yep.
and then
Punica
Unica.
tome, and then you have
Yeah,
Ignia token,
easy
right?
tome.
I definitely work on those tomes for sure. The skill points are probably hurting your damage by a good bit, especially because you're not playing like any classes that are like my striker's like a 3 damage class, right? Or 3 damage
Yeah,
class, right? Damage skill class. So it's like that one you only need as many skill points for, but like a class like Arrow, a class like Knight's Edge Soul Eater, you have a good bit of damage skills that you want to have at 12.
okay. So try to work that up.
Yeah, work on those skill points. It's going to be important.
That's Punica. Punica's the one that put me off. When I saw I would have 80, I kind of gave up.
Yeah, let me see what I did for Punica for mine.
And my collectibles is horrendous. I want to cry.
It looks like for Punica, I did some rapport, I did some, and then I did everything, all the easy stuff basically,
Okay.
to get it. You probably don't need as much as I do per se. I mean, you could like, do you have rapport bombing stuff? What's up, Jukwall? What's
Let
up,
me
Bree?
check.
Because like, if you have stuff to rapport bomb, right, you could rapport bomb the easy ones, right? And then you could just get all the collectibles, and then you could get all of like the vistas, all the monsters, all of those things, and it should be able to get you to 50 without having to worry about like the hard like cooking ones, because some of the cooking ones
Yeah.
can take quite a while. Should at least do Nia rapport. I see. So that's what you have for rapport. So that's probably a little bit tough to rapport bomb. I mean, you can report bomb like some of the easier ones, I'd say, but
Okay.
definitely um, it might be harder to do some of like the
Harder.
bigger ones. But I think people are suggesting like Nia is one that you should do rapport
I already
for
have.
at least. You
I
already
already
do?
have
Okay,
Nia. Yeah, I
perfect. What
have.
does your Punica tome look like again?
Oh, this person
Oh,
can't
you
see
probably
it.
don't have it on this character. So you have Omnium Stars. You have 90% of them, 9 out of 10. Oh, awesome, awesome. That's a lot of them.
I'm so pissed. One more.
But yeah,
Is it worth? Do you think it's worth trying to get the gold from the masterpieces before it's gone?
I mean, it's probably worth it if you're saying like, is it worth it? But like, if whether or not you want to do it is the other thing. Like,
Oh,
it's not like it's required for you to get it or anything like that. So it's like if you feel like you want to go for it, sure, go for it. But it's not like in terms of like quote unquote worth it. It's as worth it as you think it is. Is that 53k gold worth all the time that you need to go, spend to get it, right?
yeah.
For 50k gold, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Giants art is. I heard that you said it was worth getting this. What rune was it? You said.
No, it's Sea Bounties is the one that
Oh, Sea Bounties.
I wanted to talk was worth it. The
It was-
wealth one, but at the moment you're not running any characters that use wealth anyway, so you don't really have to worry
Okay.
about it. But it's just like Rickless said, they might perhaps announce horizontal pass next week. It's a chance. So if you want to wait for that before making any like decisions about what you should do for the horizontal content, like rapport bombing and things like that, that might be a really good thing to do because it's literally just a couple days, right? So wait a couple days, see if they announce it. If they
Okay.
don't, then at that point you might want to think about like doing things like rapport bombing because the horizontal express gives you like pretty much all of the rapports.
Do you think it's worth honing my arrow to 1600 right now, or just wait until the breaker and just hone that to 1620?
Well, you can. Well, I think Path of Theamine will probably take you from 1580 plus. I'm guessing.
Okay.
They will have Path of Theamine, and that will be 1580 plus. So you can use that on this character to push it to 1600 easier. And then on another character, you can use the Makoko Express and the Path of Breaker to get it to 1580.
Is it 1580? Wait,
Mm-hmm.
wait, can you repeat that? I might get lost.
Yeah, so there's two. I'm guessing, right, and this is just kind of a guess because they've talked about Path of Theamine. I'm guessing Path to Theamine will take a character from 1580 to I think probably 1610. So that's separate from the Makoko Express.
Oh, I
Path
thought they
of
were
Breaker.
combined.
At least that's what I'm thinking. They've never confirmed it, but literally the Path of Breaker is supposed to take your character from 1580 to Breaker status, like, or not Breaker, to Theamine. Sorry, the Path of Theamine is supposed to take you from 1580 to Theamine, basically. So
Okay.
because they have used literally the term Path of Theamine, I think that they will have that in addition to the Mokoko Express, which is supposed to take you from 1416 to 1460 to 1580.
Okay, I see.
So
So, just
I would wait a
paths-
little bit. I would wait until the next update. Basically, there's a lot of things that are kind of hinging on the next update for you to kind of make your decision
Okay.
on. If they do make it separate, of like, you know, Path to Theamine is separate from Path to Breaker and Path of Breaker and Makoko Express, then I would, you know, use the Path of Theamine onto this character, your main, and
Okay.
then push it up to 1610 using that, and then on another character you can use the Makoko Express to push that character up to 1580.
Okay. That's a lot smarter than what I was gonna do.
Yeah. And how many icon pieces do you have?
Or I have all of them.
They're all icon pieces. Got it. Got
Yeah.
it.
I got my this one today.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So that's probably what you should do. Like, a lot of things really hinge on like what's gonna happen next week. So
Okay.
just
Wait till
sit tight
next
a little
week?
bit. Yeah, just sit tight a little bit on any like types of honing or anything like that for these characters. And also, you don't really have the money to hone right now, anyways.
Well, I could always swipe like I've been doing.
Oh no.
I think I just spent like 50k gold on skins this week.
I mean, I've definitely been guilty. This month has been bad for me for swiping. I
Yes.
think I've spent like $300 on skins this month. It's bad.
My gems, the only reason I have them is because I swiped.
I see. I see. Got it. Is he swiping? Oh no! Don't do it.
So, like, I went from like full level 7s to all 9s.
I see. I see. I mean, it is what it is. If you're willing to do it, then sure. But it's, you know, technically swiping is like never really worth it. But again, it's worth as much as you put in. Like,
Value
it's
it.
worth. Yeah, exactly, exactly. If you find value in it, if you find happiness, like, that's what I always say. That's how I play the game. Like, well, especially when I had a job. Now a little bit less so. But back then, I'm like, you know, am I going to be happy after I spend this money? If I feel like I'm going to regret it, then I'm not going to do it. But I feel like I'm going to find happiness and like enjoyment out of this, and it feels worth it for me, I go for it, right? So it's whatever you find, you know, whatever value you put into it.
I think it's worth getting level 10 gems for my 2 main damage skills. I've been thinking about it because it's a little bit easier. It gets me into parties a little bit easier.
Let me see. How much strong, like how, well, in terms of gatekeeping, that's always going to be the case for sure. Having level 10 gems will help you out with that. So it's like, if you're worried about that, then, you know, do it if you want to. But I'm going to try to take a look at the Arrow community guide to see what the damage like spread is between your skills. Because if it's not that big of a difference, it's not too important, other than for the gatekeeping reason. I see. Okay, so it's Wind Gimlet and Piercing Wind, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely is the majority of your damage for sure. Rage is also a good bit, but those two are your highest damage by far. And then Rage is
Yeah.
like 3%, and then the difference between that and their next highest is like 5%. So if you really want to do it, like, it's like, it would be a good investment.
Investment.
But like there's probably other things that you probably want to get before that. Like, you probably want to, again, get your accessories up a little bit later on, and then you know, save some money to like hone your characters up. It's like,
Okay.
you know, I'd prioritize those other things before getting your gems, in my opinion, because I think your gems are perfectly fine to push to like 1610 in with pugs. Like 1620,
Yeah.
maybe your pugs are going to start looking for level 10s, but like, for pugs pushing up to 1610, I think your gems look perfectly fine.
Okay. That's good. Sensor just flex.
Yeah, all 9s is good where we're at, exactly. You don't need the level 10. Like, the only reason why you want the level 10s is like if you want to like do bigger damage or bigger numbers. But like, you know, if you don't
Savage
care
Stroke.
about that, like, there's a lot of things that are like higher priority at the moment than getting those level 10s. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Should be worked on.
Yeah, the accessory qualities, like I said, the distribution, the stat distribution for your necklace, and the qualities on the earrings are going to be the most important thing. Again, you should try to get the earring qualities up to as close as 90 as possible.
Yeah.
And then your necklace, of course, like I said, try to get the priority, a bigger priority into Swift, even if it means like, having lower qualities.
It's not, my
People wanna see
weapon quality
grass
isn't
all
great. It's
No,
not.
it's fine.
It's like, it
85
should be
is
like
fine.
98.
I mean, honestly, like getting 90 plus is so hard, man. It really is. Like my striker sells 89 quality on my weapon. It's tough. It's not worth it. Right now, what you have is perfectly fine. Like unless you're like feeling lucky or you have those free taps or like you're feeling like you just want to waste money, like then go for it. But like where it's at right now, I think is perfectly fine. Do you have like your low pang set up?
No, yeah, everyone has a low ping set up. It's just more. Yeah,
Like,
everyone has low pings.
If you're not
lately.
looking to push anything, right?
because I
you're not
don't do them.
Mm-hmm. If you're not looking to push anything, right, you should use your low pangs. If you're not looking to push a certain character. But yeah, I'd say do your low pangs, especially because you have really so down bad for silver. If you really wanted to swipe from silvery honor packs are not bad. How about your amethyst stones? Have you ever checked out the amethyst stone shop?
I have. Where is it?
I don't even remember. Where
I'm
she
also
is.
down bad on. I thought over here. Yeah. I'm also pretty down bad on amethyst.
Oh, are you?
I have like 10k.
I mean, it's not like you're really using those amethyst stones for anything else, anyways. So.
I was just gonna buy. I was saving for this.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, if after you buy that or whatever, if you want to get that first, go for it. But definitely, like, it is something you can spend your amethyst stones on. The other thing is like if you're looking to get a legendary skin, you could potentially go for that. Do you have legendary skin on your arrow?
No, I don't. Is this legendary?
No, I don't think so. But like
Oh.
you if you want to get the legendary skin, that's something you could go for, and then it'll also net you some amethyst shards if you're unlucky. But again, it's only if you wanted to go for it. It's not like you should do this for silver. It's like if you're already going for legendary skin, then it's another way to get some more silvers.
Because I heard that legendary skins were better than when you like plus 22, then it's better buy skins than upgrade your weapon.
Probably. Yeah, it's like a 2% damage upgrade or something like that. But in terms of like getting them, it's not actually that hard getting them. And also you might like again, it's if you want to go for it, right? If you want to go for it, it's something you can do. And then if you're missing, like if you don't hit the legendary skins, then you can use amethyst shards for that. But also it's like if you're already swiping the silvery honor packs, the bottom right one
Oh,
on the first page
oh,
is very, very good. It's very good value.
wow.
So if you're
Oh,
already
sure.
swiping, if you're already looking for honor shards, because your character also I think is kind of down bad for honor shards too, right?
Yeah, most of them are on shard bound.
Yeah. So like if you're looking to spend money on the game, this is one of the best things to spend money on. Selfie pack is also very good. Yeah, that's if you look at the silvery self all the way on the right, yeah, that one's also very good because you get the pose as well, right?
I should get all. I was thinking about getting all of them, but
I mean, they're all very good value. They're all very good value.
They're worth $200.
Yeah, I'd say if you're gonna be picky and choosy, and don't care about the poses themselves, the honor pack and the leap packs are the best ones to get.
Honor packs. Is the crystal worth it? Because
It's literally the same. The cost is the same, but you just get an extra pose.
pose.
If you're looking to swipe, those are what you should be swiping on. Those two packs, the honor one and the leap one, or the shard one and the leap one, especially since you're down bad on silver, especially if you're down bad on whatever. That's what you can get, and then the leap stone one as well is going to be
Sounds good.
another thing that you can get. But again, it's only if you're looking to swipe for it. Don't swipe for it if you're not looking for it to swipe.
Okay. So
Path
swipe.
Breaker, like Path of Swiper. Yeah. Let me see. Is there
No.
anything else that I would say?
Oh yeah, we want to check. I forgot. We want to check.
Oh yeah, your
Punika.
Punica, right? So there's a lot of low hanging fruit there, right? That you can do all those quests on the right, but again, all this you should wait until next week before to see if they announce Horizontal Express. Because if they do announce Horizontal Express, it'll do everything basically except for the cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll do everything except for the cooking for you. So if you're, I'd say just wait until next week.
Okay.
And then yeah, I think Super Shy Aya is Moon.